Hello YouTube, today I'll be giving you a review of the Sheaffer 100 fountain pen in silver. So let's get started. As you can see, this pen is in silver. It comes in a whole bunch of combinations of colors you can get it in, which is pretty cool, but I really need a silver pen instead of anything gold or flashy because I have my Mickey Mouse pen for a gold pen. So I needed a silver pen. So I picked up this for about $40 at a store in Boston where I live now. And I really do like it. It's a really nice pen. So let's get started with how and why I like it. So here you can kind of see that this pen has some type of design to it. Why? It's brushed chrome, which is pretty nice. And here in the accents here would be nickel, which is another thing I like about it. And I think the clip is also nickel as well. And you can see here this little white dot, the Sheaffer dot. Nice little feature they add to it. Uncapping it. I love the cap though, like how it snaps on and then how it unsnaps. Uncapping it, we'll put the cap over here to the side and talk about that again a little bit later. Here we get a grip section. Only thing I don't like about this grip section is if your hands sometimes begin to slip, and this lip right here, or this I don't know what you say. Yeah, I guess I just call it a lip. Doesn't always stop your hand from sliding on down all the way to like the nib area. So let's get into the inside of the pen. Here you'll see the converter. But this converter is different than others that I've had. And I don't know if I like the converter too much because of it. The converter has a black tint to the glass or the plastic window. I don't like that because it makes it very difficult to see how much ink I have in there. I'll pull the piston all the way down and see if you guys can see the difference. When I push it up, oh wait, sorry. When I begin to push the piston up, you can slightly see the difference in the color. That's when the piston's empty. That's when the piston's full with ink. Personally, I don't like that it's not as cut and dry as, say, any of my other fountain pens that have pretty clear windows. But that's besides the point. I'm pretty satisfied with the converter. It's a piston converter, which works really well. So that's pretty much. Oh, well, one thing about this is also you cannot use a standard converter, because as you can see, it's very unique. It has to be a Sheaffer converter or a company that uses the same mechanism as Sheaffer, which is probably unlikely. So that just slides back on, and then you're able to write once you fill the converter up with ink. So we're going to put this cap back on, twist this up. Now we're going to talk about posting the pen. You post this pen, it works really well. It makes it a little bit more top heavy, but it's still very well balanced. Personally, I don't like to post this pen because I believe that there's a ring that's going to develop around here showing every time it's posted, showing wear and tear on the pen. So I just like to put the cap right next to where I'm writing and write with it unposted. Having said that, if I write with it unposted, the pen is not small by any means. It's not the largest pen, but it's not the smallest pen either, unlike my Coeco Sport. So you can write with it with the pen cap off. You can also write with it with a pen cap on, which gives it more girth and makes it a little bit more of a hefty pen. So now let's get into the writing sample. Yeah. So let's do the writing sample. So this is the Sheaffer 100 smooth fine nib. as you probably just heard, you heard a little scratchiness. It's really not that scratchy, especially for a fine nib. It's honestly much better than most. And at the price range and the price you're paying for it, you really can't ask for much more. I'll show you a little bit of coloring, how it just lays down a consistent line. Some fast writing. That works really well too. So I think that this pen, if I were to give it a rating from 1 to 10, I would definitely say this pen's about an 8. For the price, check, which could range from like 45 to, well, I wouldn't even, 45 to 60 bucks, and me paying on the lower end of that, I think that this pen is definitely worth the price. It's a nice solid pen. It has some nice weight to it, and it doesn't feel like you're writing with something that's cheap. It feels more than cheap. So I hope you found this interesting and helpful, and if you have any questions, please comment, but also like, and if you like more of this stuff, please subscribe. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.